Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civ 5, Gods and Kings as the Byzantine Empire. So the last episode was not necessarily the greatest because I was a little tired and a little rushed, and so I think that some of my moves were unoptimal, and more than anything, I was just sitting here just so incredibly stunned at what the Greeks are doing because I've literally never seen the AI do anything like this. Several people have different theories about what they're doing. Some people say because the AI usually just attacks the closest city all the time, so or at least in regular Civ 5, that's what happened. So some people said, well, maybe they're trying to walk over to where China is, and that's where they're planning on going. It could be, but a lot of people are really certain that they're going after Constantinople, which is going to be kind of interesting because, like, he can't park right here and declare war because the open borders are just going to kick him out. So is he going to declare war in like a turn or two when he's just here, maybe partially embarked? I'm not sure. Or walk partway in and then declare war and get bounced out a little bit. It's tricky. I'm debating actually preempting the armory and just making sure I've got a military unit a little sooner here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I think it's just going to be a little bit more important to make sure we actually have a unit. There's a few things people have mentioned. Some people are like, upgrade your units, and I'm like, well, that would be nice if I had money. Like, I don't understand. They're freaking out, but we don't actually have quite enough funds to do the upgrade. There are a few political suggestions. One, for example, we don't care about our relationship with Persia. I mean, I suppose we could try to see. Yeah, we need embassies and stuff for that. I'm just going to demand that he stop spying on us. Ooh, he's going to be a dick about it. Interesting. Friendship? Yeah. Let's see what the Greeks have to say about that sort of thing. We're friendly right now. Oh, there's some negative stuff still, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's not great. So that's not going to work out. We could see if we can get some sort of mutual defense pact with someone. But the problem is that they're all crap. I suppose we could get Madrid. She's not very strong, but it would open up like a second kind of pain in the ass front against the Greeks. Of course, the Greeks might just declare war on her at some point, but we're far enough away that we could really enter into that sort of Cold War thing where we're not really getting involved. That being said, wow, she would take it. That's really interesting. Really, really, really interesting. What else was it? Oh, suggestions of moving the spy out of Constantinople and sending it over to Athens and hope that we find out where they're planning on sneak attacking, which may or may not work. But we'll give it a try anyway. So that's some setup moves. The other thing, a lot of people were like, just declare war on the Greece and sneak attack them. Like, sneak attack their army while it's out of position, which has a lot of freaking value. Like, a lot of freaking value. If anything, though, I do have to move my units over. Also, I can tear apart some of these roads with workers, apparently. That's when I was trying to demolish roads with my my military units. That's apparently the problem. So a musketman in a citadel backed by 2 bowmen will probably do a pretty good job holding off Persia. I was going to say Persepolis. So we can probably move some of these guys back. At the very least, I can do... Well, actually, wow, I can move quite the distance here. And really just block the hell out of him in a lot of different ways. I'm going to take this guy and probably ship him out to sea. And we'll intercept them from the other side here. And I'm going to do the same thing with this archer. And yeah, this trebuchet is just in a terrible, terrible position. Way, way too overexposed. I'm going to stick him back here. That should be safer. I got some exposed workers, but I kind of need them to be doing things, so we'll see what happens when the war starts. Alright, so that moves some units there. In 5 turns we'll get a musketman there, which is not super fast, but it'll be out before anything happens to Constantinople. I don't have walls here either, which is kind of unfortunate. I could do the walls castle thing. Yeah. I do like the fact that we're creating this galleass here. That will be very, very helpful. If they do declare war, there's going to be a lot of landscape here from which we can bombard and really, really give them a bad day. Still 5 turns away, but that's not the end of the world. I might do a production focus on these guys. Oh, which reminds me about something else. And cut off a turn on the musketmen. I think that's valuable. And here, yeah, cut off 2 turns off the galley. That's really good. And someone mentioned that, yeah, Pasargada was on gold focus, which is not what we need. Furthermore, there were... someone suggested renaming Pasargada to something more Byzantine. And then I asked for suggestions. I'm just trying to look at my video here, just check my email real quick to find where those suggestions all were. Somewhere in here. Actually, you know what? I should just name it. Like, that's what I want to name. I am Theodora, so this is going to be Theodoropol, right? Because we have Constantinople, Theodoropol. That's how we're naming things. There we go. So we better not lose the city at this point, because that would be really distressing. University in 2 turns, and this is building, right, the courthouse, which actually we should production focus. What? 10 turns, yeah, because that'll really help our happiness a lot. Plus, I'm not sure, it may do other things. Might just be the unhappiness, but that's pretty important by itself. So we're losing a little bit of gold now, which is actually unfortunate considering we would like to rush a few units or buy some upgrades, actually. Mostly getting these guys to be crossbowmen would be really nice, but I think... Oof. That's actually a tough decision to make. Like, shaving off 10 turns off the courthouse is really good, but having the money for some upgrades for the war would be really nice. I might make Nicaea just make money after it finishes the university. That might not be a terrible idea at all. Alright, I guess we're going to go to the next turn at this point. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie, but hopefully it's okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to totally take that, which is... Oh, you actually have a little bit more money than that. Interesting that you won't pay full price. Still, I'm still going to take the money. It's actually going to be enough for an upgrade. And I forgot to do more diplomacy. He wants to renew the open borders arrangement. Now, if I didn't, it would really screw up where his units are going. And leave his army split. He'd have to embark to leave. This is really kind of interesting, because it would be interesting to accept, take his money, and I still don't... I think I can defend Constantinople if that's his plan. Especially, you know, this will get me halfway to another upgrade, basically. But I think I'm going to refuse, just in case. It'll screw him up more. He could still declare war, but his army will be fractured. Or it's just going to take him much, much longer to get where he wants to be for me. In which case, that's good. Yeah, I have to refuse this. What interesting timing on the open borders. Apparently he still gets to move? Oh, it doesn't expire for another turn.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición.
Yeah, actually, for you, I'd definitely rather the money. Yeah, good. Very good. And I keep forgetting to do, like, more trading and stuff. I've got tons of extra iron. I'm gonna have to sell it off. Probably to Spain, actually. There we go. Open borders just closed. Horses to Isabella ended. Starving, huh? Really? Oh, it's production focused. Right. Alright, Spain. Listen, honey, do you need some iron?
Saludos.
Because I'm totally willing, like...
¿Sí?
And some wine and the open borders.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición.
I'd rather some GPT. Gold per turn. But that's pretty good. The wine is very good. The open borders is, like, not really relevant. Would you do 2 gold per turn? 5 iron, 5 horses. I don't need that much. That'll still leave me with, like, 3 iron to spare. And I don't need iron at all anymore. I've got my musketmen. Sweet! Whoa, very good. Listen, China, I probably have... Yeah, I've got 3 pieces of iron left. I don't suppose you'd be interested, huh? for your crabs. Alright. Fascinating. Yeah, so this extra road can be removed. We're going to have to go road shopping and find them all. Our movement rate across here is kind of going to suck. We might have a hard time landing somewhere safe, but we'll do what we can. 3 turns away there. Now the question becomes more one of... That's so much money. I don't think I can rush by an actual military unit, though. No. I would like to upgrade this crossbowman, but I think he's got to land first. At the very least, it's not his action right now. I'm not going to stress about upgrading these two right now, because I'm less worried about the immediate attack from Persepolis. Or again, Persia. If the war starts, like if he declares war, well, that'll kind of suck. I guess I have enough to spare. The only thing I really need to upgrade is my 3 bowmen, isn't it? Alright, so I'll upgrade one of these guys. And then I'll save up the money for this guy. Interesting. Alright, I guess next turn, let's see what Alexander is planning. He really wants open borders. I don't think he's coming to attack me. He wouldn't care at this point. Well, maybe he would. Maybe the AI is dumb. I don't think he's coming for me. He's gonna get booted out of my territory anyway. He's got a... Holy gold... What? He must be in a golden age? Yeah, actually trading strategic resources to him is kind of interesting. As people have pointed out, quite rightly, and I've done this before, is you could trade them the strategic resources. And then if he builds units that kind of require these, and then he declares war, he loses access to the iron, and then his units all, what, suck, I think? They take a big penalty to strength. He'd still have the units, but they would be crap. He can't possibly be coming to attack me. This really would make no sense. And I've never seen him dive this deeply into a territory before. He must be going to China. Even though it's so frickin' far. I don't think opening my borders is actually going to open myself to anything particularly dangerous. Although, you know what I should do? Is make sure to just ask for all his gold. 73, and then... Can we get like 2 gold per turn? Oh, he'd even give me open borders. Almost all your money, 3 gold per turn for this, the open borders. Alright, let's do it. Let's, you know, what could possibly go wrong, right, guys? Right? Yeah. Alright. Accept. He's just gonna get booted out of my territory. Is this really the shortest way to Beijing? You couldn't just tunnel through the earth? It seems less complicated. Alright, if I do this, was it still 1 turn? 2. No, definitely finish that. Sorry, I know I'm a slave master, task driver. Horrible things. Markets are good, too. I'm a little less worried about pushing the money thing now. So I'll probably just build the market. Colosseums are nice as well, but... We've got, because of our trade, we've got a little bit of extra happiness now, so let's do that. And you can go into alert mode, and you... Okay, can we see the roads more clearly here? Somewhat, yes. So you can come here, get rid of this ridiculous road. Yes. There we go. In fact, we should build a road right here, and then we can get rid of 3 more road tiles that are useless. You can probably be automated. Suppose you could come down and help with the road situation. Alright. People keep asking about these views. It's down here. You can toggle the map view. And also, if you click this button here, you can turn off the resource icons on and off. And also the grid, which I like quite a bit. The yield icons can be good, but I find them overwhelming. So, people are always asking where you find that, so that's where. So still no war. One more turn, I guess. There it is! Alright, you'll pay for this in time. Alright. So we all knew it was coming. Sort of. Except now he just embarked all his units. He's going for Antioch? Curious. There's actually going to be a landing problem here. Yeah. Oh wait, I can go into the city. That's kind of backwards, but there's no way for the bowmen to be attacked. So this way I will be able to disembark both units. If I put the musketmen at Antioch and then the bowmen on flat land, and then... yeah, it'll be okay. Right now my biggest concern is being pillaged a little bit. So obviously not the end of the world. Okay, you finished that, which is great. You can go back to not starving. That would be fine. Although, frankly, yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Another one of those would not be uncalled for. Worker, yes, you can come to over here and get rid of that road. Yeah, wow, these things don't move very fast. Oh, crap, why didn't I just move him one square? Ah! Or one square short, so I can still fire. Have I not learned my lessons? Well, obviously not. I suppose I can rush by walls, huh? They're probably too expensive. 400. So, horses, the iron, the gold return. Yeah, but we still got a lot of gold return from him. Like, this had... Cape Town, Lisbon, Singapore, Almaty, declared war, enemy units, yes. Yes, starving. Okay, we've dealt with that. Good, no problem. We still have really no way to bring forces to him. Although... no, I gotta keep these here. I can't... just in case Persia declares war. I mean, Adrianople is already kind of exposed. But yeah, I can't move these guys, because I was just thinking I could send all these troops to Barcelona. They'd have enough to take it out. It'd be a long trip. But yeah, that's just way, way, way too far out of position. And you're out of moves. I'm feeling okay still about all this. He can't upgrade his swordman. He does have one long swordman here, but yeah, it's not friendly territory or anything like that. I don't have knights. He's got a fair number of units, but I don't see how he can really take me. Next turn. I'm only going to play a couple more turns here. It's going to be a bit of a shorter session. It is super late here, and wow. That's a lot of ships. Oh, they fire back. Oh, right, because they're melee ships now. Still, it's a lot of damage. Oh, my God. I don't suppose I got a promotion, did I? Because that would be sweet. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, I guess we're going to insta-heal, even though it's only 50 HP, which sucks. But what else can we do? Listen, Adrianople is going to fire here, just on the off chance that this will give us an escape route. No, it won't. Good work there. You can come here and tear up that road, even though this is actually... hold on. It's going to temporarily destroy our... Freaking Spain, get your scout out of there. Yeah, it's gonna break our trade route temporarily, and that will mean losing some income. So I'm gonna wait. I'll move here for now, and I'll just wait for the scout to get out of the way. Yeah, well, I need to heal. I'm gonna take this guy out at least. Oh, I can take the healthier guy out, too. Alright, well, that's better. And it's free damage, because range attacks. Oh, that'll be pretty strong. Alright, so we will soften this guy up with the city. And then hit him some more. Yeah, major victory. That's how it's done. Oh, other people keep asking about the scoreboard, which was in the menu somewhere. There's an option. Single player score list. That's what causes this little scoreboard. Not a mod. Completely vanilla. Well, I mean, expansions and DLC, yeah, but no mods whatsoever. Constantinople. So we've got to have to choose. We've got to have to. Between